The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Among the topics covered in this episode are recent events in Japan, the current state of Bitcoin, and other major news stories. In addition, we can provide you with an update on the Ripple vs. SEC situation, as there is currently a great deal of misinformation being circulated by individuals who are unaware of the real situation but are promoting false narratives. Am I not going to take care of you? Worries. Bitcoin is currently at $63,019, up 1.44% in the last 24 hours, so let's get into it without further ado. With a market capitalization of $2,451, Ethereum has gained 1.17% in the last day. Both USDTA and USDC are arriving to their respective dollar pegs. Coming in at a mean length of 53.5 cents, XRP is attempting to reclaim its previous level. At the moment, its entire market cap is $2,203 billion, which is a rise of 4%. Guys, it's not hard to see where this is leading, we're only going to go higher. There will soon be another attempt by Bitcoin to break through the $66,000 level. I found my home in Southwest Florida, in case you were wondering, or didn't know. Starting tomorrow night and continuing into Wednesday, a powerful hurricane is on its way. Nothing except planning and preparation for a slew of meetings regarding this is on the agenda for today. In that case, I may temporarily disable my internet connection. No one has any idea how long we could be powerless. This object is moving southward and is getting closer to me. If anyone knows the actual location of Tampa or Fort Myers, I would greatly appreciate it. Approximately 2 hours south of Tampa and 45 minutes south of Fort Myers are where I am. So, we'll have to wait and see. I hope everything is fine here. We hope it's simply a downpour with strong winds and no major flooding. I just wanted to give everyone this quick heads up before the hurricane comes, so I sent out the message. And I'm not talking about some faraway future event here. I think Bitcoin will move up to 66,000 over the next few weeks. To close the CME gap in the $50,000 range, I anticipate a retracement and subsequent rally in Bitcoin's price. At this point, what am I going to do? Do not even bother. I am still sitting on my money. Don't worry about what's to come, we'll know the market has hit rock bottom when the CME gap closes, and then we can pump prices back up. When we reach about 55,000, I will begin purchasing my last position in the cryptocurrency assets I wish to add to my portfolio. That's my current activity. I am not a financial advisor. It's going to land somewhere. My actions are transparent. Everything is out in the open. It being said, it is my expectation. Returning to the 50 to 55,000 range, Bitcoin drops to 66. After that, their Meta facility in Japan purchases further Bitcoin valued at $6.7 million. Metaplan estimated that there were about 108 Bitcoin, at a price of slightly under 9.2 million yen each coin. This $6.7 million USD amounts to 1 billion Japanese yen. Metaplan has reportedly spent about 6 billion yen on Bitcoin, with each coin costing an average of 9.3 million yen after this acquisition. Let me get this straight. Here we have adoption. This is development. This is the desired outcome. It would be great if these major corporations would enter the market and purchase Bitcoin. Simply put, our money will not be the driving force behind market inflation. Companies and organizations with millions of dollars to invest will flood the cryptocurrency markets. There is a limit to how much the general public can esteem cryptocurrency. We needed to do trillion. Each of us deserves a small pat on the back, however, if you would want to see 7, just ask. After spending the necessary $10 trillion and attracting major players to the space race, we finally acquire this. In fact, this is rather significant. In the United Arab Emirates, there is no value-added tax on cryptocurrency transactions. With effect from January 1, 2018, the United Arab Emirates has eliminated value-added tax on all cryptocurrency transactions. SEC, the virtual asset industry, gains even more legitimacy with the shift. According to one legal expert, once neighboring countries see the UAE engaging in similar behavior, they will follow suit. Why? Because A. They are opposed to citizens leaving the nation. The second point is that this will facilitate immigration to the nation. There will be more spending, which means the economy will do better when more people visit your country. For the first time, it is explicitly stated that digital assets are excluded from the tax, and the amendment, which is slated to take effect on November 15, relates to transactions dating all the way back to January 1, 2018. This eliminates the need to pay the 5% levy on any cryptocurrency conversions or transfers, because it addresses the purchase, sale, and transfer of ownership of these assets. All throughout the globe, that is what people need to see. They aren't interested in taxing your capital gains here in the US. Picture this: you buy XRP for 50 cents, and when it reaches $3, you're still liable for taxes, regardless of whether you cash out or not. When this crashes to its knees, all you'll have done is paid taxes on $3 worth of XRP, profits from which you never even made a dime, and the price will be 50 cents. A two-finger slap is in order. The level of madness here is insane. If they begin taxing capital gains, they are essentially ensuring that individuals will never retire. That is the reason for the impending election. There will be a massive and consequential election in November. The United States economy and the possibility of retirement for any American citizen are doomed by the capital gain tax. You may take my word for it. According to Caitlin, will the former head of SEC enforcement be working on crypto defense against the SEC now that he's in the private sector? Recall, then, the SEC employee who submitted this paperwork? After submitting it, he got up and exited the SEC. Are you ready for this? He also accepted a position that same day as Director of Enforcement for the Milbank Legal Company. He thus departed from the SEC. Now he's venturing into private equity. If he was so opposed to cryptocurrency and believed these firms were engaging in illicit activities, for what reason would he resign as SEC? A private firm will now employ him. Will he be fighting the SEC in these cases? Could Ripple have benefited from his services? Am I correct? Since it has been misplaced, it is rather late. It's incredible how quickly it's coming to a close. Just like you saw it at G Clean and with Bill Hinman, here we have this guy, Gabri Girl, who is departing the SEC for a position in the mill, bank, or law firm. Your attention in seeing my video is greatly appreciated. Show your support by subscribing to my channel. I'll see you later. Goodbye.